Me personally, but maybe I'm different. Like, there's no way I'm cuffing you and I know like three niggas you fucked. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's just crazy.
To me, yeah, like to me, I wouldn't do that either. No matter like what my status
It's
is,
not, man.
I would probably just go get some woman from another country or another culture or something like that,
Or somewhere else.
or just like a lesser known type shit. But at the same time, not trying to use me to launch my career, which that's hard. That's why Drake just got that chain of it's 42 engagement rings on the necklace, and he said he got it for all the times he wanted to propose. Like, you gotta think for a dude like him, he's probably fucked with every single, well, most of the celebrity women that are like attractive by now. So, and then it's gonna be hard for him to find a regular woman that doesn't know him and doesn't just like him because he's straight.
That is very true. Because they all probably sound good in the beginning too. Probably cooking, cleaning, doing everything you want them to do, sucking your dick every day. Like, probably doing everything.
It's like that, but I know he be getting that feeling. Like if he get a regular woman, like you know how what's that movie? In Coming to America, the first one, when he got that wife that was just like she was trained to be his wife basically, and she just like she didn't have substance to her. I guess like women like that just trying to do anything for him. He probably feel like that.
Definitely. Which is very unattractive if you did not know. It is very unattractive because one, that shit like you don't got your own personality, like, or like when a girl just tries to mimic you so hard, it's like, come on, you got to be your own person. But that probably is hard to find. It probably is.
Like he doesn't have the benefit of being like Cole or Kendrick that have been with their girl from before they became the stars that they are now, the mega stars that they are now. Which I'm sure Cole and Kendrick have been through personal, like, like Cole, he raps about, you know what I'm saying, cheating and things like that, and looking at Instagram models and stuff like that. And Kendrick, same way. So they have that, like, that Savannah James, like the LeBron James and Savannah type of thing where you know who his wife is, but you don't really hear much from his wife. Like even if they've had problems, she's never brought it to social media. She's never brought it to the press.
Exactly.
That's how it's very rare to find something like that.
Definitely. But like that's legit how it should be. Like I was talking to somebody the other day, I was like, yeah, like any problems you have in a relationship needs to stay between you and whoever your partner is. Like when you start involving families and like for outside friends that don't really give a fuck anyway, like that's when shit starts to go left.
Yeah, like you should never, in my opinion, put any like if it's something me and you have, it doesn't even have. It can be you and your homie. Like once you bring it to the internet, you allowing other people in your business, and then you mad that other people commenting on your business, and they'll end up making the problem inflated and magnified.
Hell yeah. And then it kind of make you, and then pride get in the way. So like, if you ever do want to go back to this person, they might make you look a little dumb. You gonna look dumb.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be like, damn, you let him cheat on you and you went back. And in reality, she probably wouldn't have did it in private if it was just them. But now the media knows. Now she don't want to.
That's a big thing. Like when it comes to being cheated, women like a lot of times it's not the act of. Now if they start thinking about it vividly, like oh my god, he had her ass screaming and he was piping her ass down and she was scratching on his back and shit. If they start thinking about it like that, then yeah, they gonna be mad. But most of the time, women don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to be embarrassed and they don't want shit thrown in their face.
No, definitely. Especially about other girl. Like she out somewhere and this girl keep eyeing her. The first thing you think, why is this bitch eyeing me? You know this bitch? I don't even know who that
and
bitch
is.
And
like that was situation. A lot of times bitches be scared, so they ain't gonna like say nothing to your girl. But it'll be the Instagram shade or like that
they might
shit.
throw a shot.
Yeah, or like just exposing shit like.
That shit messy.
Dudes put themselves in some crazy situations, fucking with women that's gonna like expose their girl or stuff like that.
Definitely, like, and especially like for girls, your girl know, Like if you know your girl, know her, or they even follow each other on the gram or anything, like that gotta be an automatic no.
Yeah,
like
it's too hot, and it's like a bitch might say she cool with it, she ain't gonna tell. Like
don't trust that.
That's 50-50, and a bitch say that like maybe she really cool with it, but 9 times out of 10, like if you laying it down, she gon' want to scream about it. She gonna want to tell somebody and shit like that. That's just how women are. They get fulfillment out of people, so it's like being social and stuff like that. It makes them happy, and a lot of times they'll just be talking. Like maybe she might not even mean for it to get back to your girl, but she done told this person she worked with that thought she was cool, and they end up knowing this person. Shit'll get back.
Definitely. Now you in the whole mess.
And once it go get back like that, it's even worse. Cause 9 times out of 10, people play telephone. The story change each time it get told.
Yeah. By the time we get back to you, it's like, what? I did what now? You don't even know. You might have did half the shit, but other half you didn't do. But your girl, she not gonna believe you, cause now it's like you just lying.
And that's how niggas did. That's when I niggas we get to the point where we like this. We see a whole paragraph. She said we did this, we did this, we did this, and then it said at the bottom we took that bitch to McDonald's. So like nigga, the only thing you respond to is that little part at the bottom. Like hell no, I take that bitch to McDonald's. Like it be funny as hell, man, when it comes to that shit.
Hell yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I just had a snot, but we gonna have to edit that shit out. I'm saying this so we realize it's in there. Boom. But straight like that, respond to one part of that shit and just let that shit go. Yeah. And really, like, I feel like once you're in that predicament anyway, you just gotta keep that shit a band. Like, shit, it may have happened, it didn't. Like, does it matter? Are you gonna leave me regardless? That'd be my biggest point. If you're not gonna leave, you might as well not even know.
The thing is, like, a lot of dudes, they scared to talk to women like that because they don't have leverage. Or they feel like they don't have leverage, even though they don't like. They just might feel like, shit, what if she do leave? Or it might be dependent on that woman for this, that, on the third. Knowing that, I don't know. I just feel like it's an everyday struggle for a man to be monogamous, especially like a strong dude, like a real man. Like it's an everyday struggle. So it's like most men, you're just gonna end up either watching porn and beating off, which you definitely shouldn't be doing, or you're gonna end up cheating. Like it's gonna turn into one of those two things, fucking with the same girl. And like, which I'm not saying that's how all men are, but it takes like elite level God tier control of yourself to not wanna fuck, cause it's like your attraction to other women is not gonna go nowhere.
And now you at this point, you're getting badder females. They're probably gonna be cuter than your girlfriend. That's just how it's gonna be. Cause there's always gonna be a cuter girl. No matter, you can go out and get the baddest bitch today. There's gonna be a badder bitch tomorrow.
That's why it is a never-ending rabbit hole though. When you start thinking like that, as far as like just wanting to cheat, it's like it never ends. Especially if you're going like one of the dumbest things a dude can do is leave one girl for another girl. 9 times out of 10, you gonna see another girl that she got this one little quality better than this one that, and 9 times out of 10, like I believe for the most part, like I said, if she coachable and she listen, you can take any girl. I don't care if she's a waiter, she do this, she do that, she in college, she in school. You can take her and mold her to what you want her to be and what you need her to be if she really fuck with you.
Definitely. I definitely do believe that too. And I feel like, back to the leverage thing, men have more leverage than what they think they do too.
Yeah.
Cause like, not gonna lie, this is just speaking from personal experience. If a girl like really ups and leaves you, that's kind of crazy. Like most females, they're not gonna leave. Especially like younger girls, they're not leaving. Like you can do some pretty fucked up shit and they still won't leave.
The thing is, it's not too much a woman can do for you that. Not too much a woman can do for you that you can't pay to get done.
That's correct.
That's why you have leverage though. It's like the stuff that we do for women as far as like providing and protecting, she can try to pay for that, but she can't get true providing, protecting, trying to pay for that. So, like, yeah, as men, you definitely have a lot of leverage, and it comes in the fact that it's just more women on earth than men. So that does make us more sought after. And then you got to think about how many actual strong men in this day and age in 2022. We at the end of 2022. Being a strong man is like it's rare nowadays.
Yeah.
It's a lot of weak dudes and stuff like that. So yeah, you definitely valuable.
Definitely.
You got at least 3 of the major good qualities of a man.
Definitely. And I'm not gonna lie, what I be hearing, men out here getting sassier and sassier by the day, and women not fucking with it. I ain't even gonna lie. So
see, it's not about. I don't think. A lot of times when I see the sassy comment, it's them replying to a nigga saying like a nigga just knowing his worth and knowing his value. Like that's when I see that he's sassy. Like a nigga, like if a nigga say he the prize, be like he's sassy. Like that. I don't think that's like. I think what's more the bigger problem is the zestiness and the fluidity and the flexibility. Like that's why I think it is more so the feminine side of men is more of a problem, not necessarily. Because even if you look up sassy, it just says you're bold and cheeky, full of spirit. It's like you're alive basically. Like I don't think it's like a major problem. I think they try to use that as an insult because it is something used mostly for girls, though.
It definitely is, but like I do see what you mean too. But I was like when I was saying sassy, I was talking about more so feminine because I've definitely been called sassy, and it's not like sassiness. It's just like
like literally, response. You know how you don't answer questions for a woman. You might not answer a question, and you might. Have a smart comeback to why you don't answer questions like
my word. That's all it is. My word. That's literally all that shit is. And
that's why I don't like be fucking with that nigga saying that sassy shit because I'm like, yeah, like anytime a nigga standing on some shit, anytime a nigga standing up for himself, now he's sassy. Nah, fuck that shit.
Hey. Now, but like there is a big difference between sassy and zesty.
Yeah.
I would say that is more
like the extra femininity, that's more so like the problem with dudes in 2022, and it's just because we live in a time of extra comfort. You can work from home job a few hours a day, then play the game the rest of the day, and just keep doing that day after day, just getting fat, eating snacks, and you immerse yourself in that online world so much you don't even like have time to think about your shitty ass life.
I definitely feel that. But I also feel like compared to like older generation, it is becoming more feminine just because we don't got to do the same things they had to do back then.
It's that, and it's all the technology and it's really all the instant gratification really that is making us feminine. That and the chemicals and shit in the food. It's like that, the smoking, extra drinking. Like a lot of stuff we do is like negative to producing a healthy amount of testosterone.
Very true. But it's just the world we live in today, I guess. Like we can try. Like don't get me wrong, it's up to you who you really want to be.
Yeah, you gotta actively be aware and just fight against that shit. Like it's gonna be a bunch of things influencing you to be zesty. It's gonna be motherfucking TikTok challenges, and niggas shaking their hips. And then you might say, hey, let me see if I can shake my hips a little bit. And next thing you know, you and that bitch doing TikTok challenges every week.
That is very true. And don't get me wrong, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. We're not here to judge, but we just saying like, it might come a point we might need some more masculine men if we not gonna have them.
It's really now, and it's because the woman need us. It's like it's too many unmarried black women. I feel like it's way too many unmarried black women in the world. So I feel like we do need an increase of masculine men. and we need to create our own systems because signing that marriage license ain't the
Ain't the way.
it ain't the way.
But I feel that. I definitely feel that. And like, but like, it's not just men too. It's women too. Like, women do need to be more feminine, like straight like that.
Oh yeah. But I think that's just a reaction. I think a lot of I'm not giving them an excuse because like we aware of the shit now and they do need to change if they want some good men. But a lot of that's a reaction to the laws that systematically took the black man out of the house, forcing the woman to.
And like, but like, it's not just men too. It's women too. Like, women do need to be more feminine, like straight like that.
Oh yeah. But I think that's just a reaction. I think a lot of I'm not giving them an excuse because like we aware of the shit now and they do need to change if they want some good men. But a lot of that's a reaction to the laws that systematically took the black man out of the house, forcing the woman to be more masculine, and the feminization of men making women have to be more masculine. It's just unbalanced. Like if you're a more so feminine dude, then you get with a woman, she's gonna like that natural balance is gonna force her to become more masculine.
Definitely, I definitely feel that. But you can look at that shit both ways too. Like, women becoming more masculine can make men more.
It can, but I believe that at the end of the day, the men of the like, if you look at all the races, like in all the cultures, the women follow after the men. So I feel like when it comes to like the solution, is more masculine, more unapologetically masculine men in the world will force the women, especially if we only fuck with feminine women. Women are gonna be feminine. Women act the way they do now because niggas still fucking with them when they act the way they do. Yeah, that's why you have a lot of women trying to do gangster rap and stuff like that because they know, oh yeah, we can do this. We can act like niggas and still get niggas.
Is that gay?
I
was about to say, you see
I think it kind of is if you. I mean, technically it's not, but if you fuck with a masculine woman, like some dudes, they like that shit.
Niggas be fucking with dykes, bro. Niggas be fucking with dykes.
Basically, and it's like, I don't know. To me, it just shows you as a man, like, if you can't like sit that girl down and like put her in her place
per se.
Yeah, like you, and she kind of wearing the pants and she just disrespecting you. And a lot of dudes, they fall into those types of situations because that woman is taking care of them. But yeah, part of the problem though.
Oh, big part, because at that point she's the man in the household. So you better, if she say make her a sandwich, you better get up and make her a fucking sandwich, man. Straight like that.
A lot of those dudes was raised by single mothers, so they got femininity issues. Like they never seen how a husband is supposed to act and how a man is supposed to act, and they gonna come in with those traits that they got with their mother.
It's true, but it all stems like we not like he didn't have a dad. Like I mean, his dad wasn't there.
Yeah. That's why, like I said, like men gotta do better if we want black people to do better. Black men gotta do better. It's like, yeah, it always comes back to us. We always get blamed for everything on Twitter. But on a serious note, we do have to do better in some sense if we want our women to do better. Type shit.